Oh, real quick, I wanted to also share this too because it wasn't on my mind when I was recording the first video. The notifications that you get with Doordash is like it's overwhelming. That's one thing they need to work on. I don't know if anybody else. I work off of an Android operating system. I have a Note 8, Samsung Note 8. I don't know if it's the same for the for Apple, for the iPhone operating system, Apple operating system. I get so many notifications. Like, you get a notification when you get the order, and it gives you like 3 or 4 of those, and then you get a notification when you accept the order, and then you get a notification. When you get to to wherever you're going at, and you get another notification when you're, I guess not necessarily when you're late, but like when they're trying to figure out what's going on with the food, even when you haven't even lapsed the time that they gave you, the allotted time that you had to pick up the foods. Like, say for example, if you have an order has to be picked up by 6:23 and you get there at 6:15, you'll get a notification before 6:23 asking you what's going on with the order. I'm like, it's not even 6:23 yet, and you might be sitting right in the store when it happens. It's not even like you sitting outside waiting for 6:23 to go inside. Like, I usually, as soon as I pull up, I go inside the store. I go inside whatever the location, the destination is that I'm there, and pick up whatever product I'm there for. And notification, and then it's like a lag when you slide to complete the delivery. It's like a lot of lag in the in the actual app. That's one thing I do miss about Postmates. It was like simplified. The app itself, it was like, to me, it was more simplified than this Doordash app. And that's why I utilize I used to skip those little reviews that they give you. Like, they give you a review where you can review the merchant and the customer. Now I do them all the time. Like, I don't waste any minutes with not doing them. You know what I mean? I'm up on there, and I'll write a little small review in the other portion of the box, and let them know, listen, man, like, I've had rude customers. Like, I'll give them the frown face. It asks you what was your issue? What can we improve on? Oh, the customer was rude. The customer did this and that. Because they giving me low ratings anyway, right? So, like, for whatever reason, like I told y'all before in previous videos, my rating has just dropped significantly. It was at like a 4.9 something when I first started, which is expected. Of course, they're gonna start you high for whatever 5.0 or whatever, and then like I looked on there one day and it was at like a 4.70, and I'm like, and I haven't done anything wrong, like anything at all. So, and I just think that people just be like, whatever, and they just throw a star up there. They just throw a star up there, and they don't even care. I seen somebody in the comment section say he started asking people to can they make sure they go on there and rate him. And it's sad that we're in those times where, like, if you're providing a service for these people, and you're doing everything, you're greeting them with a smile, you're making sure their food is hot, following any instructions. If they say don't ring the doorbell, or they say, don't knock, ring the doorbell, or call when you get here, and you following all of those instructions, and they still manage to low rate you. Like, for what? When I pull into residential areas, I turn my music down. I like to have my music relatively loud, when I'm riding. But when I get to the areas, especially if it's like an area where it's like, if it's predominantly quiet, I turn my music down. I mean, I turn my music down anyway, but if it's an area where it's predominantly quiet and it's just, it's a peaceful neighborhood, I'm not going to come through there blasting music, leave my music blasting while I get out the car. I do everything. And this is just regular stuff that I would want done for me. So I treat the customer like how I would want to be treated. Like, I wouldn't want you to come through my neighborhood just blasting music, waking everybody up just to deliver a pizza to me, like, or, whatever. So, Or I wouldn't want you to be all ignorant, and you know. But I've had customers that were straight ignorant. Like I delivered to this one lady over on 14th Street. At those, I forget the name of those spots. It's like on your left hand side, across from the West End Hotel. I think that's the West End Hotel, or it might be the W. I don't know. It's either the W or the West End. I can't remember. But she greeted me at the door, and I'm talking about, she just basically snatched the food out of my hand and closed the door. She didn't even say hi, bye, nothing. Thank you, nothing. Yeah, I gave, you know, we should be able to rate those people how they're rating us. We should be able to rate them, because what if she gave me a 1 star? I done did everything you asked for. The food is there actually earlier than what you were expecting it to be. You know, I had to double park outside, so I'm risking my car getting ticketed, booted, whatever. And you know, I'm getting 1 star. You know what I mean? 1 star for these type of deliveries. So yeah, I rated it, and like just like when you're driving for Lyft or Uber. I don't know if it's for Uber. I never driven for Uber, but I've driven for Lyft before. And they have a way where you can rate the customer 1 star, and tell them what happened, whatever, if they were rude, and you won't get that customer again. I think that these courier on-demand services should implement that same thing. Because people think that you're their personal, even with ride shares, they think that you're their personal like chauffeur, or you're their personal assistant. Like, you have to do these things. We're paying you to do these things. Like, no, you're paying me for a service. That's it. Just to bring you those items. That's all you're paying me for. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. You're paying me. Now, granted, we're out here in the field, so we're representing whatever company, Postmates, Doordash, you know, Grubhub, whatever we're working for. We're representing those companies, yes. But we're also our own independent contractors. We have to pay taxes at the end of the day. You're not paying my taxes. You're not helping me. You know what I mean? You're not paying into my taxes. Like, I have to pay my own private tax every year for doing this service. So, and I think that people just think that, like I said, I worked for Lyft before, so I know that people just think that, yeah, you're supposed to be here right now, take me exactly where I need to be at, do exactly as I say. No, it doesn't work like that. You ordered some food. I happen to be in the area where you ordered at. I happen to be the person that got your order, and I happen to be the person that delivers it to you. That's the only thing that is going on here. And people take advantage of that type of stuff. They do. They take advantage of that. They all, with that lady, and that, you know, I would say like about 95% of the people I deliver to are nice. They're pleasant. I never have any issues with them. And I will be heartbroken to find out that those people that I have no issues with, and that seemingly have no issues with me, are the ones giving me low ratings. And I don't know if it's because they just throw it out because they just think that it's nothing. That's one thing that I'm thinking. They might be just trying to get, kind of like when you get like one of them BS surveys out of nowhere, and you just give it a 1 star just because you're just trying to get rid of it. It's kind of those type of deals. That's what I'm thinking is going on. Because there's no way that I should be at like a 4.59 or whatever, 4.58. It's no, I haven't given you 4.58 worth of service. I know I haven't. So, but we got here from the notifications that I was receiving. You receive so many notifications from DoorDash, and it's just uncomfortable, man. It's unsettling, I'd say. I just don't like getting that many notifications. You get notification after notification, and then when you go to like close out, it like lags. And then if you're in another thing I hate is that when you're in a bad area and you're trying to close out, it will basically pause your dashes, because it's thinking that it's your fault, basically, that you're in that bad area. That's what it's basically saying. It's getting steamy out here. I'm about to turn on this AC. They will it'll pause your dashes, and it'll resume dash when you go, or when you get to an area where where you get service. And that's why most of the time I have Xfinity at my apartment. So most of the time I have my Wi-Fi on, but sometimes it's a gift and a curse because some areas don't have the Wi-Fi set up, or the Xfinity, whatever, their underground cables or whatever it is that they use. So the Wi-Fi is like in between. It works in this area and it won't work in that area. And it's just one of those things, man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Maybe some, I know that y'all haven't, I know that we all experience the same thing. So hop in the comment section as usual. Y'all know I rock with y'all, man. I've been appreciating everything. I guess the more and more videos I've been putting up, the more and more feedback and everything that I've been getting. So I'm trying my best to put up as many videos as I can possibly put up without watering myself down. I guess I definitely put up stuff when I have something to talk about. And this stuff might seem like small things to certain people, but it's a big deal when you out here. Like this stuff really can inflate or deflate your morale while you're out here. Little stuff like the app acting up, which is 100% the reason why you're able to work the way you're working, is, can deflate your morale. You be like, man, you know what, F it, I'm going home. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done. Like, it's been times when I remember when Postmates did something, when I was working on Postmates did something to the app midday, in the middle of the day. They did it. Like, while I was out here doing Postmates, they did something to the app, and the app was acting so funky. Like, you would literally, you used to be able to do whatever you want on your phone, and then at the top you'll get a notification that you have a potential delivery. So it'll let you know, it's a pickup at Publix. They did something with the app where as soon as that notification would come through, it would be gone, and it would tell you, oh, you missed this. Before you could even tap on it, it would be out of there. And they'll tell you, oh, you missed this opportunity. Make sure you're in an area where, you have service, and you're able to get deliveries. And I don't know why. That's what the funky thing that these companies do. Like, they got all these people that's working on the software on the back end, and then they throw it out there thinking that it's okay, and then something goes wrong. Something is going wrong with the app. Doordash, their app is like laggy to me. It's like kind of laggy, because accepting the delivery, you can accept the delivery and it'll log you to the area where it says start dash. I'm like, what the hell? How did I even get back here? I'm pressing accept on that. I'm already in the app. Why is it telling me to start my dash? So you hit start dash, and then the delivery will pop back up. Luckily, it's giving you like 2 minutes to accept the delivery. You know what I mean? I don't know how long it is. I don't know if it's a minute or 2 minutes or whatever. Might even be longer than that, 3 or 4 minutes to accept the delivery. I can't remember. I think I seen like 120 seconds up there, which is 2 minutes. So like, you got 2 minutes to accept this delivery. And with this 2 minutes, it'd be jumping back and forth the screens and all this extra stuff. Then it finally accepted delivery, and now you're on your way. And I don't know if this is happening for everybody else. Maybe this is just happening for my phone. Maybe it's because Doordash isn't coding for Android operating systems. Maybe they're coding just for, maybe they give you the bare minimum for the Android operating system, and it's better on iPhone. I don't know. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know if that same thing is happening to y'all. But I'll tap accept. It'll jump me to that start dash screen. I hit start dash, and it put me back to the accept screen. I'll tap accept, and now I got the delivery. Now it's giving me 5 notifications. It's been times where I'm in the middle of dropping the order off, and it'll say, you have an order, and it's for the order that I have in the car already. I'm like, what? Why is this happening? Like, why is all of this going on at once? Anyway, like I said, y'all, hop in the comment section. Let me know if the same thing is happening to y'all. It might not be. I don't know. But hop in the comment section. Let me know. Peace.